Today, we are going to go over for sale by owners and whether or not that is still a good idea here in 2025. So, if you are considering selling your home and you're wanting to sell it for sale by owner, first and foremost, I want to let you know that's something that you can do. For the right person, it might even be a great option. But I want you to ask yourself a few simple questions. Are you the right person to sell your home? So, for most people, I think the answer is clear that they're not prepared for that. They don't have the marketing expertise nor the negotiating experience, or quite frankly, just the paperwork to do it themselves. So, here are some of the pros and cons to selling your home yourself. The pros are obvious. There's the potential for you to save a portion or potentially all of the commission that would have gone to an agent. Also, you're not tied into any potential contract with an agent, especially if you're one of the unfortunate few that end up picking an agent and that agent isn't the right agent to sell your home, and unfortunately you're not able to sell it the first time. I can understand how that's frustrating, and that makes for sale by owner very appealing. So there are some pros to it. Now, here are the cons. The cons are that in order to properly sell your home, you're more than likely going to need to be an expert in marketing, an expert in negotiating, and have expertise with all of the legal contracts. Because whether you're selling it for yourself, um, or you're using an agent, almost certainly the buyer is going to have some sort of representation. And that person is probably going to have far more experience than you with purchasing and selling homes. So you're going to be immediately at a disadvantage. Almost certainly, they're going to want compensation for their efforts, so that money that you thought you were saving, well, you're only going to end up saving half of it. And what we've seen time and time again is that at the end of the day, typically, whenever you use an agent, you end up pocketing more money at the end of the transaction than what you would have spent on commission anyway. So you have that person that has the expertise in marketing, negotiating, and contract to close items, and you're putting more money in your pocket. So for the right person, for sale by owner could be a great option. I think for the vast majority of people, though, it's best to go with a trusted agent that knows what they're doing and knows your local market. If you're here in Florida and you have questions about selling your home, I'm more than happy to go over what that could look like for you. And of course, give you that guidance, whether you end up selling it yourself or using myself or another agent. Happy to help you out any way that I can. And of course, if you find value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe. You all have a great day.